Well, good morning, everyone. My name is Major Bob Webster from the Salvation Army, and we are here today to welcome everybody here and to also talk about the Chick-fil-A Leadership Conference that's coming on, and we are very excited about hosting this event. We think that it'll be one of the premier opportunities to be involved in a leadership activity and learn about all the different challenges and opportunities there are for people around our community. And this morning, I want to first introduce to you Randy Mason from Abco Incorporated, and he is going to come and share a little bit about what is about to happen. Randy, welcome.
Chick-fil-A Leadercast is a one-day leadership development experience broadcast live from Atlanta, Georgia, to hundreds of sites throughout the world and our nation, including right here in South Bend. Last year, 85,000 leaders from 17 countries attended. This is the 12th year, and Abco Inc. is happy to be bringing this to the South Bend, Michiana area. Our heart is to raise the level of leadership in the Michiana area, and that's why Abco is co-hosting with Chick-fil-A and the Kroc Community Center and with the 100 South Bend Leadership Forum. So we're just really glad to be here, and this year's theme is the power of choice, and we as leaders every day encounter many times where we have to make a choice of what we're going to do with employees, with leadership, with funding, with new product development, and where we're going with that particular choice. So this particular day is going to be a time when we look at the power of choice in our everyday work life. I want to introduce Karen Wilson, who is here today, just to recognize her as the marketing director with Chick-fil-A, and we're happy to be co-hosting with them. Karen, thank you for being with us today and for the wonderful capacity of Chick-fil-A to bring this worldwide and here into the Michiana area. Some of the speakers that we'll have, there'll be 10 altogether. You'll be well noted and you'll see them up on the screen. Soledad O'Brien is an anchor and special correspondent for CNN. Tim Tebow, NFL quarterback, Heisman Trophy winner, and best-selling author. Patrick Lencioni, a best-selling author and president of the Table Group, and best-known book is The 5 Dysfunctions of Teams. John Maxwell, a world-renowned leadership leader and author. Probably the best-known book is The 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership, an amazing book that's impacted many, many people. Angela Ahrendts is the CEO of Burberry, the United Kingdom's London luxury clothier, and she is the Forbes 100 Most Powerful Woman. Glad to have her with us this year. Roland Fryer, professor of economics at Harvard University and CEO of the Education Innovation Laboratory, and he is most noted for improving health and poverty through the Innovation Laboratory. Urban Meyer, the coach of Tim Tebow in college, is now an ESPN analyst and former football coach with the University of Florida, is also now at Ohio State. He'll be with us. Andy Stanley, best-selling leadership author and communicator, has over 1 million people who look at his podcast and download each week. Sheena Iyengar, author of The Art of Choosing, is probably not the most known, but is the guru of choice. Everyone in business who wants to learn about choice reads her book, has her come and speak to their corporate people. Marcus Buckingham is well known for his strengths strategist and best-selling author and researcher of the Strengths Finder book, and this year his new book will be shown at the Leadership Day Standout, and we're just really glad to have that number of quality people from a wide variety of leadership across the globe joining us in this Leadercast here at the Kroc Center. I'd like to introduce Julian Jankowski, and she is with Leadership South Bend, who's also co-hosting with us. Julianne?
Thank you so much, Randy, and thank you for your support of this great event. On behalf of the alumni of Leadership South Bend Mishawaka, we are really excited to be a part of this Leadercast again this year. Not only is this event a tremendous growth opportunity, but it also opens our eyes so much, as it did last year, to new ideas and possibilities. We were really inspired by the powerful examples and the inspirational stories of courage and determination. I have my book here that I refer to often that we received last year, and it's been an invaluable resource, as was all the information that we learned last year. From learning more about innovation and creativity with Sir Ken Robinson to identifying values with Susie Welsh. We left the day extremely excited to take action and incorporate the new things we learned, not only into our businesses, but also into our personal lives as well. In fact, many of our alumni were so inspired by John Maxwell's message and the 21 Irrefutable Laws of Leadership that we now have a book group, a mastermind series that's devoted to studying that book and applying the principles that he teaches. So definitely a lot of action came out of our participation in last year's event. And I'd like to share with you some of the highlights of last year's Leadercast. And I think we're ready to take a look at that video now.
Mr. Gorbachev, this gate.
You see, managers, they try to solve problems where leaders try to create momentum, because leaders know that if they create momentum, they'll solve 80% of their problems with momentum. You see, momentum is a problem solver.
Why aren't you dating your prospects? Why are you running around yelling at everybody instead of figuring out how to earn the right to whisper to them?
My favorite part is getting to see all of these wonderful speakers live, all together in one venue. I've known about these programs for a couple of years. This is my first chance to come to one, and it's been absolutely wonderful.
We're always looking for opportunities to be able to be amongst similar and like minds that really want to further what they're doing.
It's one thing to lead people out of position, but it's another thing to lead them out of influence, and because they connect with you. So yeah, this is a lot of stuff that's on my mind, and I can't even process it all yet, so I'm excited.
Yeah, here we go. Hi-ya!
I haven't caught a single one.
But being relevant is more than that. It's also about loving it. I know lots of people who are good at things they don't like. To be in your element, you have to love it too. And if you love something you're good at, you never work again.
This is live in the Leadercast Lounge. I'm Billy, I'm right next door to you. So we've had an unbelievable first session.
Every organization out there talks about the what. What do you do? Well, we do this or we do that. You know, I don't care what you do. You know, that's not what drives you. What drives you is why you do it. And you better know what your why is, and your team better know what their why is.
But it's also where I learned one of the best lessons about leadership and life, really, which is this. Fear is okay. Fear is okay, it's just a normal human emotion. Complacency is what will kill you.
John Maxwell also talks about the leadership, the law of the lid, and how important it is that we invest in ourselves, invest in the growth and development of our employees, and how when we do that, just the productivity, the growth of the organization, and the growth of people just explodes. And when you do that, you not only retain great employees, but you also are able to attract high-performing employees to your organization. So it is just a win-win for all involved. I can tell you firsthand that this day really moves people to action. You're going to hear personal stories of leadership challenges and how these leaders handled them, as well as gain a broader understanding of what it really means to be a leader, and not just a leader in our business, but also in our homes and in the organizations we serve. Leadership is so important to our community, and that's why I really strongly want to encourage everyone to attend the Leadercast. I know companies will find it well worth the time and the money that is spent. I mean, can you imagine what it would cost to bring just one of these speakers to our area? It would be very costly, and to have all these in one place is just so exciting to me and such a great opportunity for our community. So I encourage all businesses and others out there to mark Friday, May 4th on your calendar, and if you've already got something scheduled, move it. You'll find it's well worth your time and, again, the money spent, because you'll not only better yourself, but you'll also better your business as well. So I look forward to seeing you, and to give you more information on the specifics, Randy, if you want to come back up, that would be great. Thank you.
Thank you, Julie. If you were to go to Chicago or Indianapolis for this magnitude of speakers, you would probably spend $200 or $300 for the day, let alone an overnight to get you there to stay overnight. So what we have done, with the help of Chick-fil-A on a national basis sponsoring this, is we're bringing this into the Michiana area for $59. That's just an incredible value. We wanted to make sure it was affordable for all levels of leadership across the community. And part of our reason for joining with the Kroc Community Center is that we wanted to make leadership available, and they're working very closely to assist the West Side businesses and community development people. And so at $59, you get the day of coming, you get the materials that Julianne talked about to record things in, you get a boxed meal, which will be a special boxed meal, and really nice 2 different warm soups, and just an amazing opportunity to network with people in the community and in your own organization. Over lunch, it's an hour and 15 minutes to just network and work together on what you've heard, share your experiences, and it'll be from 8 in the morning till 4:30. It's a one-day conference. It's an incredible opportunity at $59. You can sign up, as you'll see up on the screen, at Chick-fil-A Leadercast-southbend.eventbrite.com. That will be open until noon on Thursday, May 3rd, as we need to finalize registrations. There will be a small number available for walk-up, so you really need to register ahead of time. It'll save a lot of time in the line when you come in. Again, we're thankful to be able to bring this to the area. We're happy to join forces with people in leadership already in the community, and it's the heart of ABCO Inc. to be able to raise the level of leadership all across Michiana. We thank you for being with us today.